and 3. But this one is like this, that, these, and those. This is that, and that is this. So give it a heavy TH sound right there, and a nice DA sound over here, and a ah sound over here. This is ah. Could be ooh, and it could be E, and it could be silent. We're going to come into that a little later. But right now that's Alif, Ba, and Va. I don't want to put a dot here, confuse you. Ba and Va. Let me hear that. Heavy duty. Huh? That's pretty good. All right. Now let's get another one going here. Now there's another big one out here, and just go like this. Now he doesn't have the little circle over to the side. He's got just that one hook over here. See that? That, it looks a lot like what? If we did it this way, what would it be in English? That'd be an L, wouldn't it? Well, guess what? In Arabic, that's a lam. The sound of L in Arabic comes from this letter, which is the exact opposite of the English letter L, and this is called lam. Lam. We mentioned it a little while ago in another segment when we made the connection between the Ain, the Lam, and the Fat Ya. We found out that the Ya actually came in two families. He was in the stem family, you know, on the stems or the waves coming out of the ocean. But now we found out he's also a pot-bellied guy, and this was A, La, Ya. Ah, la, yeah, and I'm going to tell you about these things a little bit later on too, but that was just to show you what happens when these letters, which used to have the big pot bellies, what happens whenever they're going to be in like this. Now this will be A, Le, He, for instance, Alehi. We're going to talk about it later. Don't worry about it. I'm just showing you what happens when they're in a word and they connect to each other. So now we got A, Ta, Tha, and Lam. Guess what? We got another one. And it's not exactly like this one. This is a rounded hook coming down. This is more squared off at the bottom, and it gets something like this. Gets a little like that, like Superman. You put a little S in there. And guess what it is? This is a K sound, like the letter K in English. Say K. Now say Kaf. Let me hear you. Kaf. Kaf. Not like the calf of your leg. This is just K-A-F. Calf. Calf. Got it? All right, so write these down. Take a minute or two. Then we'll give you some time at the end of this segment. You can go back over all of this. And while you're doing that, I'm going to put some more up here and talk about the next series. Next one I want to show you is what happens when we have some circles. I'm going to have some circles now. This is what's coming now. You remember I showed you the stems on the ocean. We had those little waves that looked like this. We talked about the trees. Now we want to go to the circles. Now what is the circles? What am I talking about there? Well, we're going to do them individually before we put them all together and let you see it. The first one is an amazing letter. It's so amazing, it's called wow. That's wow. And, of course, it represents the W in the English language. We usually represent it with English letters. W-A-W. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's do the next one. And by the way, this guy right here is really stubborn. He's amazing, and I'm going to tell you what happens. In other letters, as I told you, they'll lose their tail, or they'll lose that continuation to the curl when you connect them. But this guy is so amazing that he does not lose it. Therefore, if you had a word that came like, for instance, like this, 2 dots below, like that, yeah, wow, and then look at this. Now, what happens here, he didn't connect, but this is still one word. And what's the word? Well, you won't know till I show you the next letter. The next letter is going to be this, with the dot over it. Now the wow hangs down like this, but this one kind of comes around a little bit more like a circle and has a dot over it. That's called fa. Fa. Do, re, mi, fa. So there you have it. Fa. There's what he looks like in Arabic. And so that's fa. Now fa is not an amazing letter, so he will connect to other letters that come up. There's no problem with him. But this guy won't do that. And he has a sound sometimes like ooh, ooh. He has a U sound sometimes. Wow. It's an amazing letter. I told you that. So he can sound like a U sometimes. Sometimes he sounds like a W. Wah, wah, wah. But sometimes he sounds like ooh, ooh, ooh. And now watch what's going to happen. This is ya. Remember that because we had two dots below. You remember that's ya. Okay? And this is now ooh. So it's pronounced you, you. And then sa, there's the three dots, the three stems that are up here like this, without dots, actually. So that's sa, pronounced like a S. And this is fa. This comes up to be Yusuf. Yusuf. And that's my name. That's how you write Yusuf in Arabic. Ya, wow, sin, and fa. Ya, wow, sin, fa. Yusuf. Pretty cool, huh? There's some more of those that are in the circle family, and I want to show those to you. So I'm going to erase this here, okay? And then I'm going to put those other circles up. But before I do, I'm going to put the fa back over here for you so you won't lose that. We don't want to forget about our... We got our amazing wow, and now we've got our fa. Now watch this next letter. Similar to the fa, only it's got two dots. This is called what? I want to put the fa back here so you won't forget. What is this? This is qa, qa, qa. And you catch in the back of your throat with this one. Qa. Can you make a click in the back of your throat like that with your tongue? Move your tongue and go. Because that's it. Qaf, qaf. So we use a Q in English, an A and then an F, and that's the name of this letter. Qaf, 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 qaf. Okay, so this is qaf. Don't confuse it with calf. This is regular calf. This is a K. This is a qaf, like that. Okay? So we got that one right there. Now what's the next one that's round like this? We have another one. And it's a little bit amazing, but not as amazing as the wow. It's got... there we go. Kind of looks like hair sticking out on either side, doesn't it? This is a meme. Ma. Kind of reminds you when you see hair sticking out, like you might think of your mom, you know, with her long hair or something. So that's ma, ma. And in English we say ma. And in Arabic it's So we are using the sound for our moms, aren't we? Mama, ummi, mommy. Okay, that's ummi and mommy. It means the same thing. My mother and mama. Okay, so this is one way, but I said it's a little bit amazing because it can look like that, and it can look like this too. Because that's when it comes at the end of a word. It has a nice little, some light, long hair coming down like that. It's pretty, isn't it? Now, this gives us the circles or the loops that we were showing a while ago. The wow, the amazing guy over here that doesn't actually want to shake hands with anybody on his left side, I guess. But anyway, he doesn't connect, so he always keeps that down.